Hello guys. Welcome back. Today we have the powerful Root Rider spam attack strategy, and I promise this is so powerful that you can literally triple any bases out there. I'll show you from the base planning to execute the attacks and explain each step. Also, the army and hero equipment will be shown at the end of every attack, plus I will link them down below. And let's get started after a small intro. Let's start with the basics. First, you need to make a funnel on two sides. So first we will drop the Siege Barracks here and drop the King on that side. We will wait until some funnelings are done. This expands our funnel and allows us to control where the Root Riders go. Now we will drop the Root Riders to move right in between them, with support from the Queen, Warden, Royal Champion, and then the Valkyries. With that said, our main troops will start pushing inside the base. We will use the freeze spell on the enemy CC troops, then we will use the rage spells periodically with the Root Riders and Valkyries to keep them moving and cutting through the base, but don't spam them, or else you're going to get less value. Then our remaining troops from the CC and King will join together at the core, and they will flank inside and around the base, and will clear the core easily. Next comes the role of Overgrowth spell. It is mainly used to stop the Town Hall compartment from doing too much damage, so as the troops proceed towards the Town Hall compartment, we will use the Overgrowth spell. However, if your heroes have already taken down the Town Hall, using it over key defenses like the Eagle Artillery and Monolith can be a great way to get value from it. Next, we will use the remaining freeze spells on the heavy defenses to protect our troops, and also we have the back-end Royal Champion to support the attack and help the Root Riders sweep through the rest of the base. So now that you know how this army works, step by step, so let's start the attack. You can see the base, which is a very hard base, but don't worry. At first we will start the attack by dropping the Siege Barracks and King on both sides. We will wait for some time until some funnelings are done. I know you guys can ask me, this is a single Inferno with Rage Tower, but don't worry, in the upcoming 3 attacks, I will attack on multi-Infernos, Invisible Towers bases and clear all your doubts, trust me. So now funnelings are done, we will drop the Root Riders in a line, followed by the Valkyries and our rest of the heroes. We have used the freeze spell on the enemy CC troops and rage spell on the Root Riders. Now let's drop another rage spell on the Valkyries. The Valkyries are staying alive long enough to take down the defenses, while the Root Riders and the Royal Champion, along with the Queen, are removing the Eagle and other defenses. This really does help us swiftly move around the base like it is nothing. In the meantime, we will use the Overgrowth spell to stop the Town Hall compartment. Using an early rage is going to provide a lot of support for everything in there, and an overgrowth just enough to keep some defenses in the core, also allowing us to anchor some troops in there such as Valkyries, Root Riders, and of course other defenses for the Root Riders. Not only that, but we do have the Royal Champion's ability still, which allows us to have the Rocket Spear and Electro Boots, which is going to allow her to easily cut through the base like it's butter. And with so many troops left up, we're really able to provide a lot of support for our attack. We easily swag the Overgrowth spell. And I will give you more important tips on the Overgrowth spells and how you can use them efficiently in the upcoming attacks, so make sure you watch till the end. Other than this, it's a really strong strategy, and as long as that Overgrowth is used over the Town Hall and timed so that other defenses can be taken down during that time, it allows you to get a lot of value. So even if everything goes around the Town Hall, you'll have more than enough troops to take it down. Here's the army comp, and let's move to the second attack. So here's the second strategy, and we will start the attack like previously. Guys, you can think of the Overgrowth spell very much like a combination of the freeze and the invisibility spell. So from level 1 to 4 you only get an extra 6 seconds, but you could very much still use this at level 1 whilst you're upgrading it. It has 2 spell capacities, whereas the freeze and the invisibility is only 1, but it lasts a lot longer and it has a much bigger radius. Also guys, just like the invisibility spell, the Overgrowth spell will not be able to trap traps, so you have to remember skeleton traps, giant bombs, enemy heroes will all attract fire from your troops, even defending clan castle troops cannot be trapped from the Overgrowth spell. However, the one exception to this is Tesla. As it stands right now, even if Tesla are not popped so they're not visible, the spell will still trap them, so even if your troops walk over that area, they will just stay underground. Now let's use the King's ability so that he continues to clear that side. In this situation, the Valkyries are lucky to stay in that compartment, while the Root Riders are working around the base. As you can see here, we have used both of the invisibility spells on the Town Hall compartment, and our troops will easily flank around and clear the base. You can see here our troops are stationed for that overgrowth spell, and this sometimes may cause time fail, but don't worry, because with this strategy you will hardly time fail. Just use the spells accordingly so that your troops can easily finish the base. For this reason I've shown you this replay. Guys, and I will soon show you new attack strategies based on your response, so please subscribe to my channel and join our community. Your support means the world to me. We have covered all the important points about this amazing strategy, and I am going to show you how you can triple this strategy on more versatile and single Inferno and Invisibility tower bases. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Okay, so here's the army comps. This is the third base, another most commonly used base. We will use the same method as previously. So once a funnel is set, pretty much on both sides we have the Root Riders, we have our Valkyries, and we have the Royal Champion and Queen with the Grand Warden to work in. As we dive a little bit deeper into the base, we should use an early rage spell in order to power up the entire lineup of troops, and as we work into the core, we should also use the Grand Warden ability and drop the rage, and use the freeze spells accordingly. Other than this, we should be able to clear through a large area of the base, and any other leftover spells like freeze are perfect for dealing with the Town Hall, but for the most part, we should have more than enough Root Riders, most of our heroes should be up, and we should be able to 3-star most Town Hall 15 bases with this as it is so strong. Guys, I will show you the next Invisibility tower base in the next attack, so make sure you watch until the end, and make sure you subscribe and like this if you have not done so yet. We will use the freeze spell once the overgrowth effect is induced, so that our Royal Champion can take down the Town Hall compartment, and on that site our Queen will continue to clear the space. Let us finish this off quickly and move to the last replay.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away, don't let go.
As you can see here, this is the base with an invisibility tower. We will start the attack like previously. So if there is an invisibility spell tower by the Town Hall, I recommend just overgrowing the Town Hall compartment. It is going to allow you to easily deal with that later, and you are not going to have to worry about the Town Hall bomb at any point. Otherwise, you can go with the Queen's Giant Arrow ability, which will activate the invisibility spell towers and help our hero dive. Guys, don't worry, if you want more of these strategies, do let me know in the comments, and I will bring more for you. Also keep in mind that these steps will work regardless of the base type, and regardless if the defending base is using invisibility, poison or rage spell towers. This should give you a basic idea of how this army functions and what you are looking for in a base to use this. If you have any queries till now, feel free to ask me in the comments, as I love to read them. I will be happy to help. Unlike other strategies, this one takes practice to master. Timing is everything, especially with this strategy. Make sure your Siege Barracks and King have cleared a path and that the defenses are in range before you strike. Keep an eye on the remaining defenses and use any leftover spells to support your troops as they push through. This strategy is all about precision and timing. It helps your troops clear a path, sets up a perfect funnel, and lets your Root Riders dominate the base. With practice, you will be tripling bases like a pro. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did even just a little, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome strategies. And do not miss out on the videos linked in the iCard for even more strategies. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay beautiful, peace. Here is the army combination.